In this video, we're going to solve systems of equations with three variables. Our strategy is still going to be the same. We're going to use elimination or substitution. The only thing that changes will be how many times we have to apply the strategy. So for problem A, we're going to use elimination. So our first step is to choose any two equations to do elimination with. So to help us keep track, I will number them 1, 2, 3. And for start, I'll just choose 1 and 2. So we're going to do elimination with 1 and 2. You can choose any variable to eliminate. So I'm going to eliminate x. So I'll keep this equation the same. In this equation, I want these to have the same value. I'm going to multiply this by actually a -2. It is okay to multiply by a negative. So 2 times -2 is -4. -3 times -2 is +6. 5 times -2, -10. -7 times -2, 14. So now we're going to add them together. And I'm adding them together because I want these to make 0. 4 plus -4 is 0. 2 plus 6 is 8. 3 plus -10 minus 7. 12 plus 14, 26. So we end up with a new equation. Let's call that number 4. So next step is we want to do elimination again with two different equations. So now I'll just choose 2 and 3. Let's do elimination. With 2 and 3. Whatever variable you chose to eliminate the first time, you want to make sure you choose the same one the next time. So I eliminated x here. I have to do it for the next two. So I'm going to multiply this by 3, so I get a 6. So I'm going to do times 3. 2 times 3 is 6. -3 times 3, -9. 5 times 3 is 15. -7 times 3, -21. This one I don't need to change. So now I want to eliminate the x's. So to get that to make 0, I'm going to have to subtract. 6 minus 6 is 0. -9 minus a -1, same as -9 plus 1, so -8. 15 minus 4 is 11. -21 minus a -3, same as -21 plus 3, -18. We'll call this equation 5. So now you can see we ended up with two equations with two unknowns. So we're going to do elimination one more time using 4 and 5. Now the goal again is to eliminate one of the variables. You can see y already works out nice. They both have a value of 8, so I don't need to change any values. I don't need to multiply. Now to get the y's to add to 0, add this time. 8 plus minus 8 is 0. Minus 7 plus 11 is 4. 26 plus a negative 18, or 26 minus 18, is 8. Now I have a pretty simple equation I can solve. So I'm going to divide both sides by 4. And we see that z is 2. Once you've found one of the variables, we can work backwards to find the others. So I can take z and plug it into 4 or 5. Just go ahead and use 5. Say minus 8y plus 11z, which we know now is 2. 11 times 2 is 22. Take away 22 from both sides. Minus 18 minus 22 is minus 40. Divide both sides by negative 8. Negative 40 divided by negative 8 is 5. Now that I know two variables, we can take those two, plug it back into one of the originals, and find x. Doesn't matter which one you use. I'm just going to go ahead and use 3. So we'll say 6x minus y, which we know is 5, plus 4 times z, which I know is 2, equals negative 3. Simplify. 4 times 2 is 8. Combine like terms. Minus 5 plus 8 is 3. Take away 3 from both sides. Minus 3 is minus 6. Divide by 6, and x is negative 1. Next example, we're going to do substitution. So you can see for b, set up nicely for substitution. We already have an equation that's solved for y. So we're going to start, we'll number them to help us keep track. I'm going to substitute 2 into 1. So starting with 1, 4x minus 2y, which we know is 2x minus 5, plus z equals 14. So let's simplify. Distribute. Minus 2 times 2 is minus 4. Minus 2 times minus 5 plus 10. Combine like terms. 4x minus 4x is 0. Take away 10 from both sides. Z is 4. This won't always happen. This worked out nice. Sometimes you will end up with an equation in two variables. Next step, we're going to substitute again using two different equations. So now I'll go ahead and do 2 into 3. So starting with 3, x plus 5 times y, which is 2x minus 5, minus 3z equals minus 15. So let's simplify. X plus distribute. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times negative 5 is minus 25, minus 3z. Combine like terms. X plus 10x is 11x. Add 25 to both sides. Minus 15 plus 25, 10. So we have a new equation. Let's call that equation 4. Now it worked out nice. I ended up with an equation with two variables, x and z, for my second step. My first step, I found out what z was. So I can combine these two. So I'm going to take this, plug in z. So I have 11x minus 3 times z equals 10. We found out z was 4. So 11x, negative 3 times 4 is minus 12. Add 12 to both sides. 10 plus 12 is 22. Divide both sides by 11. 22 divided by 11 is 2. So now that we have z and x, we can take those, put it back into any one of the originals to find y. You can choose any. I noticed that if I put x into number 2, I can get y really fast. So using number 2, say y is equal to 2 times x, which is 2, minus 5. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 minus 5, negative 1.